Hi, I'm Rigger. This is You're Right. And today, we're skipping all the intro stuff because, this isn't a content video, this is an announcement video, which is that all of you should go vote in the Ozcars. If you don't know what the Ozcars are, they are a special little project put together by Arnold, aka MurderofBirds, and of course the lovely Calxiyn, and it is for us as a community to come together and vote about the things we loved about this season of Rwby. It's just a little way of talking about and giving back to Rwby and, voting on our favourite moments and really reflecting on the volume that we've all just experienced, while we wait for the next one. But yes, I am very honoured to say that I am one of the many content creators who have been invited to announce and present one of the categories on the show itself, of which segment exactly you will find out when we get there. And as such, I would like to ask you all to please go vote, please go show love, and I'll quickly show you how to do that. So, in the description down below, easy enough to find, you'll find a link to a Google form, which is this one. As you can see, it's well set up, it's full of instructions, it's easy to follow, but I'll run you through it anyway. There's a whole list of categories here, there's quite a lot, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to present. And in each category, instead of picking just one that you like, in order to be more fair and sort of balance out against, just totally standing for one thing, or, this character should win all the awards just because I like them. It's instead a ranking system, so in each category you pick 5 options you would like to vote for, and as you can see, your choices are ranked. So your first choice will receive 5 votes, your second choice will receive 4, and this point system will allow us to balance out a more fair scale of what perhaps deserves something in the overall votes, rather than, a whole bunch of extreme fans jumping on one thing that they just really like. So, for example, the first category on the form is Best Episode, so it looks like this, and if I were to fill it out in, again, just an example way, it might look like this. Obviously, I've just gone down the line here. This would be acceptable if I actually felt this way, because there is 1 in each column, whereas this will not submit, because there are 2 lined up. You can't put 2 in the same place. It's a pretty simple graph. Make sure that on some categories you check all your options. It applies particularly for this choice, Best Relationship Development, and you can read there, it's not just romantic, it's everything. As well as for even the first one I showed you, Best Episode. Obviously they don't all fit on the one page, but there are lots of categories here. As you can see, the page scrolls. So make sure to look across and check every option that could be there to see what you'd like to vote on. Which is of course another bonus of having 5 votes per category. If there's something that you can't decide between, it's really hard, then you only have to decide which one you like slightly more, and you can vote for both, right? This one gets 1, this one gets 2. That way even things you need to make a split decision about still have a chance of winning. Also, in regards to what is in each category, like, I don't think this character should have been put in, secondary characters category or whatever. Those things were decided by group to, eventually we need to make those decisions on what to vote on. Those things are set. So, if you want someone to win their category, please go vote for them. But as far as moving people between categories, it's just not gonna happen. So, don't bother. Outside of that, I think that pretty much covers everything. I'd like to point out that obviously, despite us being presenters, we don't get any extra votes, we don't influence voting. No one is going to tell you what to vote for. Don't vote how you see an example shown like I did in this video. Vote with your heart, vote for what you really like, vote for the people who deserve it. There's some brilliant voice acting, there's some great characters, there's, all the extra things like obviously the amazing scores and the music and people who do all the extra work that sometimes people don't talk about, like lighting and concept art. There's categories for pretty much everything, and all of them you can vote on, all of them will be getting awards, and it's just a great way for us as a community to, pay homage and show respect and love to the thing that we all love. As far as voting goes, you had 2 weeks since the announcement. I'm a little bit late, I'm so sorry. So that was, I believe, 3 days ago, so you'll have about 11 days to cast your votes, but honestly, it takes no time at all. Just go click the link, fill out the forms, you'll be done and ready in no time. Also, as a bonus, your submissions can now be edited. So if you would like to rethink a decision because you voted for something and then you slept on it and went, I can't believe I voted for that, you can go back and change it, all the way up to a closing date. So make sure that you vote with your heart, vote for who deserves it, and if you really want to change it, you can go back and change it. I saw Arnold's MurderofBirds say that in the first 4 hours of this thing being announced, they already had 900 votes. So you can imagine how big this is going to be. This is absolutely the most ambitious crossover in RubyTuber history. There's going to be so many presenters on the show. We have so many votes rolling in. We have so many categories, and it's going to be a great time. So to tail end this, I would just again to thank Calxiyn and Arnold just for inviting me. That's incredible. And I wouldn't have been invited if it wasn't for all the support I've gotten from all of you guys. So you guys made this happen. I wouldn't be here without you, and that this invitation meant so much to me, really. You could not drag me away from being part of this show, and as such, I please implore all of you to take part, cast your votes, have fun, and you can experience a great fun project once we finally collate everything and get the video made, and you'll see the end results and who won everything. It should be a great time. So once again, please jump straight down to the description where you'll see the link right there. Go fill it out, it won't take you long at all, and that's all you need to do, and I will see you at the Ozcars. Thank you once again for even being invited to be part of this. I can't wait. And until next time, my name is Rigger. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope I did alright.